welcome back to Exoria. This is episode 3. Today we are continuing with our quests, and I think we should move our strainers if we can do that. It's a long trek to go there. Anyway, at first I found some new stuff to dry. The pufferfish and salmon and clownfish, in addition to the rotten flesh, can be dried. So I've set up this location here with some foodstuffs, and we have also retrieved more tasks. And if we were to move the strainers, we need to continue not with light it up, but with rocking all over the world, and that is by making buckets. And we got some clay, not from drying but from the strainers, and with this we can make unfired clay buckets, and I think we will make a couple of them. If we are moving, let's make 5 of them. So if we are moving a lot of things, we need to have a lot of buckets. So let's fire this up and see if 1 plank is enough for 5 buckets. While that is cooking, our pit or charcoal has been cooking up, and it's done. No more particles are emitting from the top. But I do not dare to go out in the rain. Let's get like this. Not so fun. So we wait until the rain has subdued. I have also been clearing out some areas here to get some more places to go to. And I think that if we get some water here, we could use this area to place the strainers. But I think I'll wait until the rain has subdued. We can go back and see how the buckets went. Let's see, we got 1. Okay, so we need to put all 4 of them there and then light it up. So our quest is complete, and now we have the water quest unlocked. With me being able to move water, I can now clean this dirty clay. Putting water in a barrel and then adding loam or terra clay should do it. This allows me to make a sturdy crucible, which we are able to melt things. Helpful would be to create water, as water seems to be finite on this planet. Okay. Lighting a fire under the crucible would probably make a good heat source, as ash seemed to keep the fire lit forever, and melting leaves could maybe extract some water. Well, I needed to throw the leaves into the crucible. Okay, so to make a crucible then, now we have all the buckets, we need to make that one, but it said a wooden barrel. So wooden barrel, there we have it. 1 slab and 4 of those planks. So I have a slab, so just a couple of planks then. And here we go. Bam. And the barrel, we can put it here perhaps. And then adding water. Yes, of course. Water first. So, yeah, I think I'll wait a bit until the rain has subdued, and then I'll get back to you. So finally it stopped raining, and I went back to the the water and the strainers. And just to check, is water really finite? Yes, the source block is gone. So this means that water is not, can't do a unlimited water source. So perhaps we should pick these things up and head back and try to move and create these drainers a bit closer to home instead of being able to run around like this. So I was thinking perhaps first let me unload all these things. I'll unload these things first and then I'll get to moving the strainers. So I've collected the strainers and I was thinking perhaps that if we place the strainers around here and put water between them, then they should be quite efficient. Plus 10, yeah, they are not too close to each other and the water is streaming. And yeah, so now we have them much more closer at hand. More convenient to reload them and get the resources. We can also check our pile that has burned through, and let's see what we got here. We have a lot of charcoal and this to collect. Did I get all? Not everything. There we go. Okay, so I got a lot of charcoal. That's great. That will come in handy to power the furnace. So, and I think the loam could be kept there if I want to make more charcoal. So back at hand, we are doing the water. Yeah, the light it up is complete. We do the water, and we need some terra clay. Did I get some terra clay? Yes, I think I did. That's loam. And there we have terra clay. And let's do a terra clay. Yeah, and then we should make a crucible, and this can be done by putting the, I think we use loam instead. Add some loam here. Put it in first water, like that, and then loam, and we got clay. That can be 4 of them. And with that clay we can make crucibles. How much? How many clay do I need? I need 7 bricks. So, and bricks are made in furnace by 1 gray clay or normal clay. So we need another loam block. This one. Great. And now we can put 7 of these into furnace. And let's use 1 of these, only 1. And then we light it up to get our bricks. Great. And just wait until this is completed. So the bricks are done, and we can make a crucible like that. Great. Now we only need to have some place that we can cook it, and if we light this fire, we can place it on top. And then we need some leaves and put in like that. Oops, I missed. Great. So now that we have been able to create water, it's great. So now the water task is completed. Next up is perhaps, I think we are going to try to automate the collection of the strainers. So we are going for the piping and a wooden engine. So to make some pipes, wooden transport pipe for example, we need some wood. So let's get some materials. Let's check transport pipes. Wooden transport pipe. There we are. So wooden. And what more? Cobblestone. Clay chalk. Let's see. Cobblestone. Stone, cobblestone. There's the stone rod. 3 of those. I think this recipe are a bit messed up. So cobblestone, and cobblestone can be made by clay and stones, if I remember correctly. Yep. And then let's make the first rod like that, and then we need more stones, some more clay, more terra clay, and yeah, let's make a few. I think I only needed 2. Yes, the recipe seems messed up. Next up is the chalk, and in the strainers we got some chalk dust, and I think the chalk, quartz, clay, chalk, 1 dust and 2 blocks. So 2 blocks, that makes up the chalk. Where are you? Am I blind? Probably. Chalk. There we go. And then what's more? Chalk, clay. We need clay. So clay. That's 1 block and like the other one. And what do we have? Exactly what we need. 1 clay. All these pipes have different functions when it comes to piping. I think wooden pipes extracts things out of a container. Cobblestone and clay just transport. No, that's an insert pipe. Chalk can be triggered to route items from one pipe to another, and cobblestone just transport them straight up. And we also need the wooden engine. Wooden engine. So we need some gears and some planks. So gears are easy to make. Just some. I made 3. I need 1 more. So 1 of these more. And then we can make the engine. No, I had them in the left hand instead. Like that. Great. Now we have our first engine. And we get a wrench, which is good to manipulate the pipes. And one thing we could do, but I think we'll wait for that, is to automate extraction from the strainers, but I need a better container, I think. I think these will work, but I need a bigger one. So just let us do some more container first, and then we get back to that one, the automation. Next up, I think we try to make a better furnace. I should walk towards a better furnace out of hard materials. I can't harvest obsidian yet, but maybe I can smack obsidian with a hammer. Okay, but the furnace surely needs a house that is more weatherproof. I can upgrade the cob to some wattle and daub. Okay, so I need stone gallier and cobblestone, a lot of them, and obsidian shard and plates. And with the obsidian shard and plates I can make hardened stone, and with the hardened stone I can make a furnace, and then wool and daub. So this is a quite tedious task, so it's many things I need to do, but I was thinking about this wattle and daub. How can we do that? What's the recipe for that? Cob ball, just cob, and then wicker, and wicker is wheat. Okay, I don't have wheat, so how can I make wheat? I think we'll wait with that task a while until we have wheat, and I think we can find wheat with regrowth. Okay, we go for the regrowth instead. I found some kind of plant life. Maybe if I show this to the people at home, they can give me something in return. But the pasture seed I got in return, okay, I assume I can grow that in dirt. So if we use appetite and algae with the Elven portal, we get dry pasture seeds. And we need some of these, and then a lot of dirt. Appetite and algae is something we get from the strainers, and also earth or dirt. We get dirt balls, which can be converted into dirt blocks. So now we have all the dirt we need, and we also only need to trade one of these little algae and appetites. So let's try this one. Send it in the portal. Look what we got. We got a pasture seed. So with a lot of dirt, let's make some kind of field somewhere. Where should we put it? I think upstairs here, on top of the building. Let's place this. and then replace the pasture seed on top of it. So this expands and gives a lot of, not everything, but something. And we should try to, like we did with the, not like that. Oops, don't eat stuff. I think we need to do like this. Look what seeds I've got. Plenty. I think I'll go away and empty my inventory and I'll be back. So I'm back here and trying to find more nice seeds. Oops. There are plenty different kinds of seeds, apparently. And we got all we needed. Fantastic. But I just finished this one. We can check the growth. We got all these different kinds of seeds. So now we can grow wheat with the normal seeds and then be able to make the wattle and dough needed for the better furnace. So what we have further growth was this. It's okay, some tree types. Okay, this is if we need trees. Okay, so I'll finish up here and then we need to create some kind of farmland. If we should make some farmland, we also need a hoe, and the best we could do for now is the flint hoe. And I have made a patch of land here with some of the dirt that I got, and then just made a water source in the middle to keep the field hydrated. And then we can plant our seeds like this. Perhaps we should plant some else. We could plant, what can we need? Potatoes. We can do potatoes. We have one. Perhaps we can do some carrots. Carrot seeds. 2 of them. And perhaps we should do some. We can need not pumpkin. We can do rice, perhaps, like that. And we have some more patches we are going to use. No, not pumpkin. Corn. We can do some corn. There we have it. So now we have a basic farm started, and with some time we will get some wheat. So, yeah, I needed to replace the strainers. They are going quite fast. There are other kinds of strainers, but the dense ones or the solid ones, they use a lot of iron, so we can't access them quite yet. But yeah, let's see what we can do next instead while we're waiting for the seeds to grow. We can do the grow your crops. We need to make some fertilizers. I wonder if I can make some fertilizer from the appetite I collected. No, it's raining. Funny. Appetite. Can we do with appetite? Let's see. We can do, if we have some sand and appetite, we can do fertilizers. And we have sand from the strainers as well. So let's make some, perhaps not all of them, but we can make half of them in a way. And let's make the fertilizer like that. Now we got some more fertilizers. And oops, I don't want to go out there in the rain to fix that, but we can also use the bones if we make a flint grindstone, a wooden crank, and then use the grindstone to grind the bone into bone meal. And then they said they need a sharper flint. I can try to flake the flint a second time. Let's see the grindstone. There we have it. So it's cobblestone, a wooden gear, and flake flint points. So we need cobblestone, that's stones, and some clay. Perhaps we got some more clay from... Oops. What was that? Did I throw something on the ground? No clay there. Must have. Oh, we have some clay. More dirt, great. And then we can make some. We can make it into our own. Some more cobblestone. 8. Now we have 9. And what else? We needed a gear, some sorts. That, that's a gear. And then we needed now this is stone. Okay, 3 stones and 3 flake people. The stone we can do 3 stones. Just place it there. Grab some charcoal. 1. Not you. And then light it up. There we go. And then the flaked flint points. Yes, the flaked flint, that's when we bash it once, but we can do it once more and we don't get anything. So let's flake these ones, and then with the flaked flint let's flake it a bit more. So we have flaked flint points, and now, yes, we have those, and the stone is done. So there we are. Now we need a wooden crank, which is some sticks. I think I'm out of sticks, so I'll get some and get back to you. So we are get the sticks now, and our crank is complete. So let's place the grindstone and the crank inside. Oh, we need to put some bones. Let's make some bones there and shift right click. And you need to just keep it the right click mouse button pressed, and we grind our bones. This will take a while, and I think it will stop automatically when it's done. Let's see, we have, no, it didn't. Okay. Ha. Well, now we have some bone meal as well, and that allows us to use it to grow our crops. So I think I'll end this episode to here. We have today managed to complete the light it up by harvesting the charcoal pit, and we gained some new seeds by using this the dry pasture seed on dirt. We also made some clay buckets, moved the strainers to a closer place, and made some piping for automation later on. And at last we have some more fertilizers to our crops. So until next time, have a nice time and see you. Bye.